Color palette for green and wardrobe and style and its meaning. Are you wondering how to put color palette with green within your capsule wardrobe together to make it look great for you? Join my discourse on the basics of combining color palette for green and how to successfully integrate it into your everyday life and your capsule wardrobe. The green color is one of the few that hardly irritates anyone's eyes. This is not surprising after all. It is associated with pure nature and has a calming effect on people. Not surprisingly as well, green is not uncommon in clothing. Due to the variety and the deepness of its shades, green clothes can be worn during all of the seasons. The green color symbolism. What do you need to know about the green color? Like no other color, green is symbolized with freshness, spring, and the beginning of life, and as well good health. It is closely associated with the greenery of the Garden of Eden. Spring with its characteristic green grass and early foliage, and the mixture of yellow and blue, especially when painting. Any shade of green is a direct meaning of nature and earthly forces. However, the most striking association is associated with natural green, which is fresh grass, green foliage on trees, flower stems, and the color of pine needles. The color green is a direct embodiment of the beginning of the astronomical year. Before the adoption of Christianity, which began in the spring, approximately when the fasting begins, it is not surprising that the priests in the pre-Easter period, as well as in the days of the memory of the monks and the Holy Trinity, put green robes on, and this applies to all Christian denominations. The green color is formed by the fusion or the mixture of yellow, symbolism of Christ, and blue, the symbolism of the Holy Spirit, thereby confirming the Lord's promise. Everything happens according to the will of the Father. On many icons, the saints are depicted in green robes or have elements of green emerald-colored clothing. On one hand, green is a symbol of wealth and financial success, which is why many prosperous countries have green currency. But on the other hand, during rotting and decomposition, green mold is formed during, for example, a shipwreck. Green is designed to soothe in hospitals. White medical gowns have recently been replaced by light green uniforms, which, unlike dirty white ones, do not act so depressingly. Many designers advise decorating the bedroom in blue and green tones in order to sleep well. A girl in a green dress will seem much more calmer and more benevolent than she actually is. This is the magic of the true green color. The shades of green also have a variety of different undertones, cold and warm, ranging from the deep dark green to a delicate mint tone. And to summarize, most of the green shades have an admixture of yellow, blue, or white tones. One of the most beautiful and mysterious shades of green is the shade of Viridian, which contains notes of deep green and overflows of blue. It is so unusual that it is mostly used in monochrome, without any complementary colors. Evening dresses in this color design look expensive and stylish and do not require, due to their rich color, any complex cut or draperies. Viridian is self-sufficient and gorgeous and suits any hair color. The emerald hue is complex and multifaceted, loved by the entire British royal family. It will calm you down, relieve you of slight anxiety, and set you in a peaceful mood. A rich bluish-green hue will remind you of the cold waters of the Baltic or North sees pine air and relaxation in Clypede. Emerald color is noble and sophisticated, especially good for dark-haired, fair-skinned beauties. The jade shade also belongs to the cold color scheme. In terms of the color, it occupies a place between dark and emerald. Jade color is in harmony with almost all shades of green, but especially with gray green and olive. Aqua green color or turquoise has another name, cyan green, and also belongs to the category of bluish green shades. It can be both bright and muted, but from this, it does not at all lose its sophistication and mystery. No other tone of clothing can accentuate your tan better than aqua. And if your eyes have a little bit of blue tint, it will make them bright blue. And this does not apply to the whole outfit, but even to a small scarf or a topic. Aqua color is in harmony with warm sandy and golden hues. The shade of the needles is very popular both in clothing and in makeup. Resonant, juicy colors give a feeling of coolness and at the same time make the light tone of the face even brighter. The color of green young foliage or green grass belongs to a warm range, and it will look the best on girls of the spring and autumn color types. The gentle tone of the recently hatched foliage will make the reddish shade of the autumn beauty's hair even brighter, and the spring girls will get emphasized. The green shade, as close as possible to natural colors, will harmoniously combine with the same neutral tones like cornflower blue, orange, lemon, peach, pink, or tomato. Brunettes need brighter accompanying colors. Blondes can opt for pastel colors. Verdepom colors come from the French Verdepom, unripe apples. This is an incredibly warm and juicy shade that will emphasize the oriental style of clothing. It is combined with rich warm colors, but pastel and cold shades may not withstand its brightness and saturation. The slide neon green hue, so bright and even flashy, is incredibly popular with both young people and designers. In the rays of the sun or spotlights, neon shades will not be lost or dimmed, and in a nightclub, for example, they will radiate a mystical glow. In principle, neon green will suit any type of appearance, but do not forget that there should be only one neon thing in an outfit. An accessory in a neon shade will enliven a dress in a dark tone, and pastel shades will look even more delicate with it. Lime green is less pretentious than neon, but more harmonious and versatile. It is an absolute summer shade, cheerful and playful. Lime goes well with almost all colors: brown, blue, black, yellow, and white. However, it is better not to mix it with too saturated tones like emerald, burgundy, blue-black. Kiwi green is a warm color scheme. He loves girls of the autumn color type. Wearing a kiwi-colored outfit, the redhead, for example, will immediately bloom, and the hair color will look brighter, and the eyes will shine with an incredible sparkle. And my favorite, the pistachio color goes well with the autumn type color palette, namely with brown, burgundy, yellow, brick, terracotta shades. It evokes extremely positive emotions in the others. Involuntarily, there are memories of pistachio ice cream, summer warmth. Therefore, many winter things are made in this color. The pistachio color is ideal for dark skin, and the pistachio blouse will brighten the dark skin. Blondes will also appreciate the shade because it will highlight their beauty as well, but brown-haired women and brunettes can use it only as an accessory. The olive green shade can be classified as a camouflage shade, because having put on cloth of this tone, you will dissolve in the space. Olive color belongs to the category of neutral shades. It does not evoke any emotions whatsoever, but rather soothes. And yet it does not suit blondes too much. Brunettes and brown-haired women can choose it as their main tone, especially those with a golden skin tone. The Khaki Green color is a mixture of green with brown and gray. It can be confused with brownish colors and undertones. Despite its faintness, the color is not at all bright. It is actively used by designers from all over the world. It is good for military style, boho, or safari. Combines with all shades of green, gray, and brown. An incredible, delicate and feminine menthol shade is the result of a fusion of blue and green. Blondes, thanks to this color, will seem ephemeral divas as from the fairy tale. Brunettes will look like princesses, which almost do not exist anymore. Menthol color is combined with all colors, especially pastel colors, except for dark and restrained warm ones like olive, terracotta, emerald. Who can wear green color? Green color is so versatile that it suits any color type combined with any shade of skin and hair. The main law when choosing a shade for your type of appearance: the more contrasting the appearance is, the brighter the shade of green should be. The winter color type is heterogeneous in its external expression, so deep winter types have very light porcelain skin and at the same time dark hair, black eyebrows and bright color eyes. They need to choose icy shades of green for harmony, like emerald, jade, viridian. Warm winters are characterized by olive or slightly dark skin tone and dark brown hair. Such girls need to choose juicy or fresh shades, for example, green foliage or verdepom or green unripe apple. Color palette for green. A rich green tone looks good with various shades of red, cool and warm, as well as orange, yellow, beige and other light shades. Coniferous shades are in harmony with purple tones like fuchsia, pink, lilac, lavender. The color of green young foliage will be a great match for a blue palette and will also look great with monochromatic blacks and reds. A muted shade will also be a great partner for tandem with lilac color schemes as well as other pastel shades. Thank you so much for staying here with me. I hope this information was useful for you. Please don't forget to subscribe and check out the articles down below that will help you to construct and build your capsule wardrobe and style successfully.